Get it right, just in case.
Yeah, because ours got one, they got one.
Okay. You are currently watching Evolve. I am Neek, the host. I have my friends today. I have Big Am. I have my girl Kai. And I have my girl Nene. So today we're here to talk about relationships and some little touchy subjects. So just enjoy.
Period.
All right. So, ladies, is it important for the man to be financially stable, or could you help him get on his feet?
Yes and no.
What? Yes and no, like what you saying?
He don't have. Yes, he have to be financially stable. Let's not say that. But you can help your man get on his feet because everybody fall. Everybody have their moments. So yeah, but no, because sometimes they get on their feet and forget what the fuck they came from.
Hello.
So they knock you back down. No, yeah.
So my girl say, yeah.
Yes and no, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I get what you're saying.
I can agree. Me personally, I feel like, whatever you have going on, that's whatever you have going on. I'm going to always have me. But me being your partner, if you're struggling with something, of course I'm going to step in and vice versa.
Right.
You have my back, I got your back.
Right.
Simple.
I have to agree with that. What you saying?
Don't come up here and you ain't got no money. Don't do it.
Bruh.
Could you help him though?
Yeah, I can help.
Yeah, but he has to come with
for sure. But he got to come over here with something.
Okay. So you don't care if he work at McDonald's?
Nah, I ain't gonna say that. No.
Bills too high right now for McDonald's, y'all.
Too high.
Well, but okay, now it depends on the circumstance because he could be working at McDonald's, but he ain't got no kids. So that's just, or it could be a cover-up job.
I got kids that don't work like that.
Okay, I get you.
No.
And McDonald's at $14 an hour. So what y'all talking about?
Which McDonald's?
I mean, we can check the prices later,
Right.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I could actually help somebody get on their feet.
Of course.
Because,
Everybody need that little...
Right, you meet people at a different part of their life. So, like you said, like if you got like one kid or whatever, like
right.
I feel like, okay, come on.
Right.
We can work together.
Yeah, we can work together.
But that's for people with kids' perspective. I ain't got no
kids.
And that's not here with no money.
That's true too. But I feel like too though, you deal with different type of men. Like how my mama raised me, I'm a hustler. All men ain't hustlers.
Correct.
Like all men don't know how to go out and get money.
Right.
Like and actually keep up with that money. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like some men, they get that money. And they get to their head, and boom, they broke.
Yeah.
So you just gotta know who you're dealing with.
Right. So, with all of that being said, do you believe in 50-50 in a relationship? Can you do 50-50 in a relationship?
Yes.
I definitely say yes. Why not?
Exactly.
Because I know some people be like, we got these new females nowadays. I heard people say, okay, he gotta take care of everything. 100,
all
0.
men are not like that.
So
you're not gonna be like that.
I feel like I can't let you do every single thing for me only because if you leave me, now what? I'm gonna be sitting there looking stupid because I'm depending on you.
Right.
But that's a strong woman mindset.
Yeah.
We some strong bitches around here.
Yeah.
I'm very strong, baby. I done been through it all. You hear me?
So yeah,
But hold on, Em, how you feel?
Oh, we can do 50-50.
Okay.
And
Neek, what you say?
No, I'm saying I can do 50-50. I'm okay with that.
Right.
Because everybody know me. Baby, I'm gonna drag you with me.
That part.
Okay? So you gonna start some type of business with me. You better ask mine.
You gotta ask me.
Let's do this, right.
Love that for you.
Period. So, can you forgive? I know we was just talking about 50-50, but we gotta go into depth. Can you forgive your significant other for cheating?
Why y'all looking at me? Because y'all never talk no shit.
Yeah.
I'm over here like, gotta watch what I say.
Yeah, you know
say what you need to say.
What you need to say.
Again, yes and no.
Okay. So what does it depend on? Like,
I can't say. I done did some of everything. I done stayed when somebody had a baby on me. So, yes and no. But because of that, bitch, no, I'm not doing it again.
Right.
Right.
Because, so you learn from what you learn from what happened.
Learn. So yeah.
Right.
But if it's just like, I ain't even gonna say mine cheating because I know the first time they cheated on me recently.
Yeah.
So yeah, fuck that. I ain't dealing with it, no. You cheat, baby, go on.
Right. Because you obviously want to be wherever.
Right. There. Like, why do it again?
Right. I get that.
I say yes and no because first of all, I'm very forgiving. Number one, that's
our problem.
I'm not God. I can't. Hey, but I feel like I will definitely look at you different. I can forgive you because I just gotta forgive you. I gotta forgive you to get to where I'm going. But I feel like I may not look at you the same, or it depends on the situation. I say because sometimes men be tit for tat.
Right.
Like, he see a nigga inbox you, now he gonna go inbox bitch. You know? So it just be depending on what the situation be.
Right.
And I see you look.
Because you come over here and think you finna cheat and get away, baby. It's enough.
What you say?
Because I'm a tit for
What
tat.
they say? Job missed out? And that's what type of female you is?
And I'm a tit for tat, and I'm a tat for tit. You don't like my tit or my tat.
Well, you heard what the animal said. Don't play
You
with her.
did, but you what? Okay.
She said she gonna do
down.
She said don't play with her.
Okay, Nick, and what you say?
So, no shade. Okay, because we're just gonna leave it there. Because I'm gonna leave you if you cheat.
Wait.
Talk your shit.
Because listen, and no, you have a baby on me, I run. You cheat, I run. Okay,
where I'm at right now,
you didn't want to be here. You wanted to be there.
So
I don't play that, and I've learned a lot. I don't want my men talking to other people and not knowingly talking to other people and talking to me. You're not gonna do that. Respect me, I respect you, or leave. You can walk. And I will tell anybody that walk any chance you get, because if I'm respecting you and I'm not cheating, don't do that shit to me. Period. That's just it.
Yeah.
Okay, now, Nick, I can respect that. But okay, say for instance, if it was vice versa. Say for instance, you did something sneaky and he found out about it, but he just ain't tell you. So now he go back and do something sneaky. But you get more mad at him for doing what he did, but you don't know but you don't know that he know that you did what you did.
I get what you're saying, but I don't do sneaky shit.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's just me though.
You're giving somebody your all, so no, we're not gonna do this.
Okay.
Listen, but I'm not gonna expect him to forgive me. Or however I would, if he want to
deal with it, how you want to deal with it.
Right. Honestly, that's just how I feel. So if I did do something sneaky and he wanted to leave, I'm okay with it.
Right.
Because I know me. I've been through a lot, and I know what I'm not gonna deal with. So if I don't know what he has been through, that'll say, hey, let me forgive her,
or say, hey, let me walk the fuck out.
Right. Yeah. Or, so I can't say that much. If I did do something sneaky and my significant other wanted to leave, I'm okay with that. Because I know I would leave.
Yeah,
like,
you're wrong.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I have to.
Okay, so since we talk about that, so are we wrong for leaving?
No, you're not wrong for leaving.
Like, why do you feel like you walk out, you said you're here, but you walk away like...
So when you leave, do you communicate before you leave, or do you just leave?
I'm going to tell you right now.
I just left.
See, but you can't... I feel like you have to give people that closure. Like,
for what?
Only for their healing process. Yes, we be hurt, but it's only right. Like, that's the right thing to do. Like, tell that person, I'm leaving you because you did da.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, like...
Okay.
I'm thinking you said, like, sit down, hear your side of the story, hear why it happened, what... I ain't don't know why her shit. This ain't Monica, baby.
No, but that's not really why her. I feel like,
I don't want to know. I don't give a fuck.
Why you did what you did. Okay, you did what you did. Now I'm sliding.
That's what it is.
I get you.
I feel like that'd be your closure. Cause me, I can't just move on. Like I'm a soft bitch.
You be wanting to.
I'm soft.
You ain't a soft bitch, Aaron.
I'm soft. Y'all bitches gotta teach me how to be hard.
I don't want to talk about shit.
I done been stuck on stupid for years.
See, oh my God, this right here, I thought about that, y'all. It's like, would you be delusional for, like, not delusional, but like stuck on a nigga, or would you?
Hold on, cause
what the fuck?
Would you be stuck on a nigga, or would you?
Cause delusional is pushing.
Not delusional. But delusional don't make me feel good. Like just there, just just stuck there. Like,
but sometimes people are like with your first love. You let your first love get away with so.
But I'm saying, like, okay, once you
stuff.
done been through that, you gonna keep on going through it.
No.
You learn. You learn.
No, you live and you
I know
learn.
that. I know. I'm just saying other people. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like once you hurt me so bad to a certain point, like I won't even look at you the same.
Mm-hmm.
Like you gonna want to sleep with me, and I'm gonna be like, I'm turned off by you. Like I can't make my.
I don't even know. I be so
with
mad. It don't even be about like I can't sleep with you. I just be so hurt. It be like, damn, like I just can't fuck with you no more. Like,
Right.
And it's like I said, it's an ill feeling. Like
Right.
it's like not even
Sick
about
to my
sexually or whatever. It literally makes me sick to my stomach.
Yeah.
Like, I done
Yeah.
been in a situation and it's just like, oh no, like, you know, you just can't
You
get
just can't get
over
over it.
I just
Like-
can't. You know what I'm saying? So I know.
And it's
like,
depending on the female he cheat with.
Oh,
These
yeah,
are hoes nasty.
y'all be messing with foot drivers. Yeah.
Because it's a lot of people. It's a lot of people. Like I will not sleep behind. Just looking at them like.
You
You
crunchy.
might really You with that low, just have it.
Just have it.
Have your fun, baby.
Right.
But okay, so I do have a question. So like, do y'all? And I'm only asking this because I just want to know, like, when we say, okay, a man cheated with us on a person that don't look
That's good.
as good as us or whatever.
Or don't keep up with
like,
themselves.
Huh?
Or don't keep up with themselves.
Okay, Em.
That's how you feel?
Yeah.
No, she just added to
I
it.
was,
Like, I felt like she had a flashback.
but I feel like if you gonna cheat with somebody with some class about themselves.
You saying like
And
better
that's-
than you? Like, okay, this bitch need
Not even like if they uphold themselves, like
I'll give her that. You
people
feel what I'm saying?
be cheating with just
Anything.
a crackhead by standing by the damn
I
stop
know I had a
line.
conversation like that the other day. Like, dude was saying, like, men cheat, just to get a nut. Basically, we cheat with feelings.
It's temptation.
It's
Yeah.
different, but it's still like, ew, you really just,
dead to me.
like,
Yeah.
for that.
Mhm.
Yeah, no. Can't go for it.
So
So how you feel about that, D?
They be going for anything, but I can't go for
don't ask
it.
me that. We not gonna talk about that with me.
I feel like if you're asking how do you feel about that?
I'm just saying, how, like, as a female, do you feel like does that bring you down, or it's just like an ill feeling? Like,
It's just an ill
I
feeling.
feel like-
it'll never bring me down.
A boy made, actually you shared it, a boy made a Facebook post today and he was talking about a bad bitch and a raw bitch and a real bitch. Like it's a difference between like it levels to the female. It doesn't matter about what she look. Most men is looking for what you can bring to the table.
Right.
Like
right.
you might look good, but you ain't got no money.
right?
You ain't got shit.
'Cause
You might look good, but you ain't got no place to stay.
You ain't got
You might
shit.
look good, but you ain't got no car.
Right. Right.
You know, so it's just like, so you finna go sleep with her at her mama's house?
Like,
Like,
what the fuck you got going on?
and do you think you finna come back home? Like, no.
They ain't going for that.
Right.
So, do you think that like you guys could be loyal after being cheated on? Like,
Absolutely not. If you gonna stay here, you damn sure get cheated on. You know who my brother is?
And listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I am a
Hey, bartender.
I'm a firm believer in karma.
Yeah, man. You don't get cheated on over there. She waving her.
I think about karma.
Don't do that.
Hey,
I think about karma. I really do. Like
that's my
I be thinking about karma. Like I feel like if I have to do that, I just don't need to be with you.
Right. Right.
If I
But
feel like I
look,
gotta
my
do tit for
karma
tat,
wrong.
I don't care about me loving you. Like we could be friends and I love you. Like I just can't be with you because
I can say that now, but back in the days,
it depends on
it was tit for tat.
It depends on the
Maybe
person.
still young and turn.
Yeah, that's
right. And
why.
I think it's different levels to
It's
it.
different levels.
Right.
Like you go through your different phases in life. That's definitely
No, but it depends on the person.
You think so?
Yes, because you could really be fucked up by somebody. Like you ever had somebody that you just fucked up by? Like
Literally, I ain't
Like-
even giving the next motherfucker the time of the day.
Like, you
I was
just
there, but I
fucked
walked
up.
away so easy. That's why I'm so confused.
Because you walked away easy.
I'm so confused right now.
I'm sure you walked away easy because you've got to your breaking point, but you still love them.
Yeah,
if that makes
it's
sense.
still
So
love.
you were at peace when that happened to you, if that makes sense.
Right.
So that's why it's like, okay, dang, I walked out or whatever on him, and it was a smooth transition for you.
Right.
That was because you were at peace. You like, okay, I done went
Right.
through enough shit. I'm over it.
Right.
You know?
Not only that, you know your worth in that situation. Like, I ain't gotta put up with this. Like,
Boy, like,
guess what? What one won't do?
Another one
Another
with.
will.
So what?
You don't hear me.
You right now.
What you saying?
You don't hear me?
Yeah. I like her.
Yeah.
So, where do y'all think us as women go wrong in relationships? You know, when it comes to sticking around and staying, you know, or him out there doing everything. Like, where do we go wrong, or where do you think the significant other go wrong? Where do y'all go wrong?
Like in a relationship?
Yeah,
Just
to make
period,
this
just in general.
Like,
Yeah.
where do you think, what's going on? Like, what do you guys think?
A lot of women have low self-esteem problems.
Yeah.
And they be like, when they men be cheating, I'm like, oh my God, what's wrong with me? When it really could be their man. Not them.
Right.
But see, I'm gonna reflect on that. Like, I have low self-esteem, but I feel like it's not nothing to do with a man.
Right.
It's just me.
No. Yeah.
Like, it's just me. Like, that's just how I feel. Like,
Right.
But I feel like we go wrong communication.
Yes.
Like, the
That's
problem, like, what I've been working on just in general, like, just being upset about stupid stuff. Like, we don't have to be mad about stupid stuff. Like, if we can get over this, we can get over this. And we always got to talk about it. Like, I'm not going to just say, we just got into an argument and I say, okay, come eat dinner. Like, no, we're finna fix this right now. So when I get mad next week, I don't be mad about this
You
too.
don't have to bring this up.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
like,
so you
already
rather
been-
fix the problem.
Yes.
Right then.
That's
Yeah,
where we go
like-
wrong. That's where we
Right,
go
yeah, we
wrong.
don't do
Because
that.
if you don't fix the problem, guess what? Every time they make you mad, it just add on.
And you're
And then you
explosive
yeah.
when it's time.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
I don't do that no more.
That's
Right.
the thing, yeah.
I feel like that's something too, cause like when M say like I'm in this era right now, I'm right here right now. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what you call it?
Young and turn.
My young and turn era. You know, when you're in that era, it's like, you know what I'm saying?
You don't care about
I don't give a
nothing.
fuck.
You live a
That's what
life.
it is.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And then when you, what I want to say, your mature era or whatever you want to call
You're
it.
maturing.
I wouldn't even say that. I would just
I
say,
wouldn't say mature.
I would say lover girl era.
Right. It's kind of like a
All
toxic,
these
you know.
fucked up phases of life.
Yeah, like you just go through phases, you know, I don't know,
Child.
with relationships and stuff like that. So,
Yeah.
my next question is like, do you all think you could be like the breadwinner in a relationship, like to tote your relationship through? Not saying that your man can't make money or whatever, like you said, like earlier, like what you said, like how he can't, he may not can't keep up
Yeah.
with the
Right,
hustle.
because some people just ain't hustlers.
So do you feel like you could be that breadwinner in a relationship and your man
I've
make
done it.
And I want to say, I would say yes only because he may have a good job, but guess what? I got a good job and I got a side hustle. I got something else going on other than my job.
Right.
So yeah, I could be the breadwinner because guess what? I gotta eat. I got,
Right.
and I got mouth to feed, so I gotta,
Yeah.
and I like money. I like to spend
Yeah.
money.
I ain't gonna lie, I like to spend money, so I gotta be my own breadwinner.
Now, whatever you do will help. You feel what I'm saying? Because we're a partnership. But I feel like, yeah, I could be the breadwinner.
Yeah.
But you gotta eventually, like, I feel like that'll cause a problem in a relationship.
It
Only
does.
because a man will become jealous. But
Yes.
guess what, babe? You gotta catch up.
So how you feel about that jealousy? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because like you said, like, oh, a man becomes jealous or whatever. Do you feel like
I don't feel like a man will become jealous. I feel like a nigga will become jealous.
Okay.
Because if you
That
my
makes
man,
Exactly. It's no reason
if you
should
my
feel
man,
like
you
that.
gonna
Right.
support me through it all, and you gonna try to do your own thing also to catch up.
right?
And you're gonna be like, well, dang, babe, you know, I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to get my LLC. I don't know how to do this. So,
Right.
you know, put me on, help me out.
I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So some men just don't know. They might have they might have the thought in their mind. They just don't got the motion. You feel what I'm saying? So I feel like that on that.
Alright, so I don't know how you're gonna feel about this.
Oh,
do you? So do you think share social media with your significant other?
No. I'm not doing it for work.
That's some high school
what
shit.
What the fuck is the point?
I mean, I feel
Like
like
when you married at 50, bitch, I'm still young. Motherfuckers in my inbox. You take control of that. You want to see it and get your feelings hurt? No. Let's
I
not do
feel
it.
like I don't care. You
I
feel what I'm
ain't
saying?
doing it.
Only because I use Facebook for videos and shit stuff. Sometimes I might promote my little business, but I'm gonna tell you about these niggas in my inbox anyways, because you up my ass anyway. So,
You might see a podcast.
but sharing, I don't know. Like we can't share the same account. Like where your people write in my page trying to reach you. No, we can't do all that.
Right.
But if you feel like you want to scroll, have at it.
Right. Well, that's what I was saying. I could never do it when this had popped up in the past. Like, I was like, I would never do it because the person that I'm currently with has a business and I have a business.
Right.
I don't want you, like, worried about my customers. I don't want to worry about your customers because I get real irritated when people, like, even now, like, he'll tell you when people message me and stuff about his business, I be like, well, dang, like, you got a page, like, message her. You know, but I know a lot of, you like, females and stuff like that, they be like, oh, it's out of respect, whatever. But I'm like, he has a website. You really ain't got to really inbox him about anything. So it's like, it ain't really about respect if it's business.
Exactly, it's business.
Handle it. Like, you know. So, but I wouldn't do it because I just don't, I don't got time. I don't be wanting.
No, we're not doing it.
We're not doing it. Yeah, like, I just.
Get your own fucking page.
What you saying?
What you say? Get your own fucking page.
Get your own page. You come on this page.
Look, what?
Gonna be crying all night.
Baby.
I don't got no time.
Not crying.
I don't got enough tissues for you, baby.
Or anything, but you know men are jealous. So don't be on my page. You see what a motherfucking inbox me, then you worried about, oh, this can be going on. You deleting this, you deleting that. Just a whole nother level of
bullshit.
Yeah. Okay. All right, that makes sense. So, this is my Can We Get Touchy? Y'all can ask me stuff too during this time. This is like open floor. I feel like it's just good for all of us to kind of get some things out and then actually just let people know some things. So I kind of picked some little things to like kind of ask you. If it's a bit much, we here, we sisters, we can handle it. You know?
Right.
So for you, Miss Am, how do you feel when people, because you don't have children? Right. So I picked this question for you specifically because I see it so much on social media nowadays. How do you feel when people be like, oh, like, single people can't tell me nothing about my kids? Like, but I know you have, like, nephews and nieces.
I'm an auntie of a bunch of them.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not an auntie that's like, I see them when they 5 or I see them when they 12, like once every couple years. I'll be there. Mm-hmm. Games, all that. I'm there. Mm-hmm. Get off work, I'm there. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm there. I'm not no. So I feel like me, I don't want to say necessarily raising my nieces and nephews, but like I'm there enough to have a parent mentality.
Right.
But
so would you speak on a situation that would happen with your nieces and nephews?
And their mamas?
And their mamas,
yes, I will. But I'm going to speak on mine. Mm-hmm. I love my babies.
Especially if you like helping.
Yes. Mm-hmm. A lot of them feel like, oh, stay in your place, because it's not. I don't really feel like. I feel like a nagging mother is more so towards the father, not towards the child.
Right.
So how do y'all feel about when people be like, oh, well, the aunties, uncles, or whatever should step up? You know what I mean? Like, take that slack.
That's not their place. Or if they're going to step up, then that's them being, that's what they want to do. But that's not their place. I don't take care of the father's child. Especially if the father is still living. Bitch, take care of your own child. Mm-hmm. Why do I have to step up in your place to do something that you should do?
But I be feeling like also like some mothers be wanting the auntie or the uncle to be the mediator, especially if it's a toxic if it's just like a toxic relationship.
That's gonna do that.
Well, auntie, but sometimes auntie, we gotta swallow pride. Like sometimes we gotta do that because we love that child.
Step in his place?
I'm not completely stepping into his place, but I'm saying as if, say for instance, the mom and the dad can't get along.
That's their business. Work it out. Figure it out.
But if I'm TT, if she say, well, I don't want to be around the daddy. And I said, okay, well, you know,
Oh,
I can
yeah,
go.
you can
I can
meet
go
and
pick
pick
the,
up. Okay,
yeah,
yeah,
you
that's
know,
understandable.
doing little stuff like that.
Yeah, that's
but
understandable.
some women you just can't do that with.
Nah, I'm speaking for me.
Some women
I don't have that bond with my nieces and nephews' mothers.
Okay.
So I'm not about to be like, I'm never gonna get my nieces and nephews and not let my half of my nieces and nephews know.
Right.
And they be
It could be my
shit
sister or my
like-
brother. I'm not doing that shit. I'm not.
Okay. Well,
I feel like that's sneaky. I'm not doing it.
right.
What do you mean by that?
Like saying
Like, if they
basically the mom be like, don't let the daddy know that you got.
Oh,
don't let
no.
the daddy
Okay,
know.
now I'm not saying
I'm not
that.
doing that.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it like that. What I'm saying is, if they not getting along, like, it's called third party. Like, I've did it before. Me and my baby daddy couldn't get along, so I would meet his mom, or he would meet my sister. But you know, my son's going to him.
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying? He's going to his
Yeah.
family. It's just third party. So you may not, if you don't get along with them, then that's something different. That's something different. If you
I don't
get
put
along.
myself into dealings with them.
Which is good,
Cause
because
some of them just.
They get on your nerves a little bit. It's okay.
Some of them just bitches out.
let's pray about it. Let's pray about it.
Some of them just be already stepping on the egg.
On the eggshell. Cracking.
You just want to push them.
It's okay.
I understand.
What the old people say to be pressing. They be pressing. It's okay though. We'll leave that alone.
Lord, Amber.
Talk to the family manager, cause I ain't doing it.
I
So
know
y'all
that's
got a family manager?
It's my mom.
Oh.
I'm crying.
I ain't doing it.
Okay.
I ain't doing it.
Okay.
I don't care enough.
You just
Hold
care
on,
about
let me back
the
up.
kid. No, you just care about
Wait,
the kid.
back.
Yeah, let me back up. I don't care about them, but
So you feel like you couldn't swallow your pride?
no, I would never do
I
that.
don't think it's even
You
about
would never
pride.
do
It's
it.
I
just
would
like,
never do that.
fuck you and your feelings. Like, basically, I mean, yes, that's your child. I respect you, but at the same time, don't put me in what y'all got going on.
Right. Don't
I'm
take
not-
that anger
yeah,
out
don't-
on me.
I'm not
Yeah.
dealing with it.
Now, if it's a situation like that where the person is taking their anger out on you just because that's your family, just because that's your brother, I feel like, or uncle, cousin, whoever, I feel like in general, you should just be, whatever you have going on with that person, just go through it with that person. Don't blame the whole family
And
because
I
of what
catch
y'all
that all
have
the time.
going on.
Baby, yeah, that's what you want to.
But I feel like a lot of people do that. They be mad at whoever they have their child with, and they take it out on everybody. Like some mothers, I didn't had encounters where they be like, "Well, you can't be around my baby because I don't like you," you know, and they just
That's
be like,
just your bitter ass business. Get your
"Okay, you know,
Mhm.
you think that you're hurting us, but you're hurting the baby. Like you're hurting the child. The child is gonna wonder when I get older, like, where's my family? Why I don't remember my family?" And somebody got to tell the baby the truth.
Right.
You had a bitter ass mama. I said.
So
I'm the one that's gonna say anything.
I'm gonna
So
sit
listen.
mine.
So I
Please like a bum.
do have a question for Nene.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
I know it's very sensitive, but how do you, because we're talking about like, you know, family talking, connecting, because your child father passed away or whatever. So how do you feel like the family should communicate with you after that? Do you feel like they should be responsible, or do you feel like they should step up and at least help you?
We're speaking podcast term, not Nene's term.
No, we speak in real
We
time.
took it real
We're
time.
speaking my term. Fuck them. I don't care.
Okay.
The world knows that. Because if you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it. If you ain't, you ain't. That's just what the fuck it is. You're
Right.
mad, get over it. It's life. It happened. You can't point fingers, especially in a situation you don't know what the fuck went on. You know. So that's just how I feel, and I'll never change how I feel. So
Right.
hey,
But you
do it or
do,
you don't.
yeah. So you really like, if they do, you would you like those people to like be in your kid life, or it's just like
I mean,
you
I
just
don't care. It's not like a no or yes. I mean, I don't care.
Mhm.
Her uncle, he comes around, he get her, you know, he take her around them, but they're not doing it on their own. So what y'all doing it for?
Right.
It's how I feel. You know?
Right. You just want people to be genuine when it comes
Be
to
genuine.
to
And
you.
he's like, grow. Like it's been 3+ years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Grow up.
And that hurts the child too.
Exactly.
Like that hurts the child.
But
that really hurts the child.
Right. So if they were, it would be if they were, would you want it to be like a consistent type thing is technically what you're saying, like genuine and consistent. If they were to come into your kid life.
What part don't you hear when I say?
No, I'm saying if so,
No,
like
but
would you
she-
want to?
No, but be
Okay, podcast term.
Yeah.
not
No,
podcast term.
like,
Just
I'm
be
just saying,
open.
like, would
be
you-
open. Like, okay, if
Would
they
I
were
want
to
them to
come
come around?
if they were to come around, is that
If
okay?
they want
Will you accept
Right,
that?
if they
Do you
want
want
to.
I will
that?
accept it. I'm not forcing nobody to.
Yeah, right.
Right.
I'm not going out my way to have my child call you. What the fuck? You have to pick up the phone and call you for?
Right.
I'm not doing that.
Well, I
That's just
feel better
something
with that, and I'm an adult. I feel like because I went through, nothing's wrong with my dad. He's here.
Yeah.
Like I said, this podcast is not to hurt anybody or to make anybody feel some type of way. But even me as an adult, I feel like I didn't leave. You left me. Mm-hmm. So I feel like I shouldn't have to pick up my phone and call you. You can call me. And I know people tell me even as an adult, oh, let that go. Let that hurt go.
But it's just like, how do you let it go when the other party is not trying to, like,
right.
I'm healing. I didn't heal myself. Like, I'm done. I don't give a fuck no more. Mm-hmm. It's just like, why go? Why try when you ain't trying to?
Right. I just feel like too, like you have to think about it. Even in our shoes, like. Mm-hmm. You don't have to worry about that, like, with Dirty Red, because, everybody family. You feel what I'm saying? But most kids, they growing up without, with the absent father because, something tragic has happened to their father. And you don't know, they might could date their cousin or something. You feel what I'm saying? Because they don't know their family. Mm-hmm. And it be sad, but it's really nothing you can do. Like, life goes on. Like, it's not going to stay on this certain spot. It's going to keep going. Mm-hmm.
And that's
you can't dwell. Yeah, you can't dwell on.
That life goes the fuck on. Like,
it does. Mm-hmm. It does.
That's just what it is.
So, Kai, I had a question for you, but this is like I listening to us talk and about bonding and all of that stuff like that. I know your mother passed.
Right.
Do you feel like you missed something like growing up as a girl that you should know, like moms like telling you something about guys and relationships and something like that, or like, you get what I'm saying? Like, is it something that you?
So
like
I feel like I feel like I did miss out on a lot of stuff because she did teach me a lot of stuff about men, but it was just like once I got grown, it was like, okay, now you gone, so now I gotta try to figure this out on my own. I'm finna make all these mistakes. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't learning about credit. I ain't learning about the real life stuff that I should have learned about. So now that I'm teaching myself, I'm messing up, but as I mess up, I learn. So I'm just like, okay, it is what it is. And I think I just made a post about that or whatever. Like, people are always like, when somebody close to you pass, they're always like, oh, I'll be there. But people feel like I'm being there is money wise. Like, no, it's not about that. Give me some knowledge, give me some wisdom, teach me. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm open for somebody to teach me, especially when you're older, you're doing better, you've lived life, you've learned. So I just feel like that's the only thing that kind of bothers me the most. Of course, I miss my mom, but it just be like, I feel like it's so much of the world that I don't know that I'm seeking to know, but I'm teaching myself as I go.
Right. And that's definitely, that's definitely it. Because even with, like I said, even with me, like, just learning, like I said, I it's a lot of stuff I wish, like, and I feel like our parents didn't know enough as well. But granted or not, I had two good parents. They just got divorced and then, shit happened or whatever. Because I had the family with the business. My dad had a semi-truck business. My mom owned her own daycare. All of that stuff like that. So it was like, they didn't teach me that stuff because I think they had like stuff going on. Like, I wish they would have just like taught me, like, I'm on this hustle shit. Like, I learned that shit on my own. Like, my mama gave me the hustle or whatever. Like, I think I more get my hustle from her because, like, she was around here selling like name belts and clothes and oil. You know what I'm saying? So she'll sell anything, like, you know what I'm saying? So I think I kind of get more hustle from her, but the business wise and all that stuff like that, I really do like wish they would have taught me a little bit more, like you said, like of credit and stuff like that. Because
that is a big deal.
I would have never went to college. If I would have knew. That I could, the debt, and it'll cut me from getting a house. I went to go get a this is personal for me. Like I went to go get a house, right? And they approved me. But they only approved me for like $150,000. And I'm like, well, why are y'all only approving me for $150,000? They're like, well, you got $30,000 worth of student loans. Yes. And I'm like, and everybody that I know, they're like, oh, that's only 1% of this and that. No, it's not.
It's a big deal.
Right.
It's a big deal.
So I'm like, no.
And a lot of people, like, just think about doctors, judges, them type of people. Them people been working 10 years and still paying off debt. So it's just like a lot of people going to school for trades. Like I'm just, or a lot of people teaching classes. Hey, I got to get it how, I got to get it how I get it. But back to what you were saying about like your parents teach you and stuff. And I feel like too, like our grandparents didn't teach our parents a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Like, you feel what I'm saying? We were, like you have to really break the you have to break that generational curse, because it's just like back in the days they didn't teach our parents nothing. Why? Our parents was at the club. We was with our grandmas.
Right.
I mean, most of us. So, or even if they weren't at the club, they was doing whatever they wanted to do.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Having a good time, living life. But they were naive. It wasn't that they were naive. It's not that they didn't love us, but they were naive to a lot of the stuff that was going on. You feel what I'm saying?
And see, my parents didn't even travel. I mean, travel. Like, I ain't mean to say like travel. Like, they didn't like. I didn't mean to say the word travel. Where the fuck did that come from? I meant to say my parents didn't club and like go out. I was thinking about traveling. I'm always thinking about traveling.
Yeah, I had a working mom, but she still missed a lot.
Right, but my mom, right, and so my parents, like I said, they didn't club and do stuff like that. But my grandma came to pick me up every weekend.
Right.
Like, literally. Like,
but maybe she was just giving them a break. Like, and them breaks are good.
But nowadays, I feel like these grandparents are different.
Yeah,
I mean, my mama would or whatever, but she have her moments.
Of course.
But like I said, these grandparents nowadays, they ain't gonna get their grandkids every weekend. They trying to keep up with us. They ain't about to let us have fun. They be calling before you come back. Like, come get your kids. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they not giving us the same thing as their parents gave them. Now, we can talk a lot of crap about...
Families lack support. I feel like that's a big thing. Like, families lack support most of the time, and I only feel like that, and I don't be trying to step on nobody's toes, so I know y'all gonna see this.
Right.
But my thing is, like, I just be feeling like, like, especially when you're trying to do positive things in life, like, support that person, help them get to where they need to be. So when they do get to where they need to be, they no longer need you no more. And it's not a don't need, but I won't rely on you as much as I'm relying on you if you just help me get to where I need to be.
Right. You won't have to rely on them.
Right.
Period. Like, just help me get somewhere.
Help me.
Right.
I had a conversation with somebody, and she was saying like her sister was too good to get like government help. And I told her straight up, shit, I want to be in that spot where I don't need the government for shit. Like, like, I don't know, people see shit different, but no, me, so I don't want to rely on nobody, not the government, not family, no.
Right.
I want to have me,
Right.
But isn't your family, like, pretty close? Like,
yeah, that's why I'm quiet.
No, I was just saying, like, that's why
my support system, it's straight. It's all the, we don't even play that.
Right.
No.
I do feel like I have a good support system. I like listen, like when my kids was getting on my nerve on Friday, I was like, Auntie, and like, come get these kids. Like,
you got it.
But see, that's how my son's dad is though. My son dad now they are my youngest son dad. They are definitely like that. I can call my baby dad and be like, listen, come get him. You gonna come get him.
But I have two different types of baby daddies, and I don't care. One of them it will come get my daughter whenever. The other one is like, okay, it's kind of like my weekend, whatever. But I feel like the one that how can I say, the one that has the least kids or whatever, I feel like he should be that way.
Right.
Like my daughter that has the most kids,
Get her more.
he'll get her more. And I feel like, well, that should be the one that's like
Slack
off. Like slack off.
Right.
But it's kind of vice versa.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know. I guess it's just all depends on the person or whatever. I know he's mentioned like he would want to do more or whatever, but he has to work and all that stuff like that. But like the other one does too. So I be feeling like, you know,
So
I guess it's just all
so
in
you
all.
just do what you want. You basically do what you want to do. Shit, like
Right, but are you being considerate to that? So you say that one get a lot, one kind of get. Do you be like, well, you know, why you can't? Or do you be like, okay, I understand.
I say I understand, but I don't understand.
you don't understand.
Okay.
I don't know how to like make it simple. Like
Right.
I
But
say
you don't,
I
you don't
understand.
want a problem, so you just be like, whatever. I
Right.
understand.
Because like my daughter is actually cousins with Nene or whatever. And I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like I can't explain it, like it's
Because
just
you don't be in your business.
right. So it's more, how can I explain it without making nobody feel bad? Maybe I ain't gonna say it. But like I said, I just feel like people should be considerate of you as well. Because you're saying like, okay,
Right.
have I considered, have I talked or whatever.
Right.
I feel like it's something you should know.
That too, but you gotta also think about it too. Men don't think like mothers. So just because he's a father, and not all fathers are not that, because I know some damn good fathers who
Right. And that's what I'm saying. I'm not
You
knocking
know.
them. I feel like they are great fathers. It's just different.
Right. But I'm just saying,
Standpoint.
like, you know, I just feel like it's a balance. But some men, they don't understand. Like, I'm a mother. I'm always doing this. I always got to be up with the babies. I'm always got to cook. I always got to get them for school. I always got to do this. I always got to do that. I got to, you know, some men will be like, oh, they need clothes. Okay, I'll send you a couple dollars. Like, no, that's beside the point. Come get them and take them to go get the clothes. You know?
Exactly.
Like,
Right.
yeah,
Right,
You know,
right.
some men don't understand that because they see that you're strong. They know that you can do it. They know the type of person you are. So they feel like, well, shit, you know, she can
Still
handle
be
it.
considerate.
You
You
know?
know, just because I'm strong, don't think I can just do all this
Right.
shit alone. Like,
Right.
But some men don't think like that.
Yeah.
They
Some
know you
men are
can handle
just
it.
assholes and just want to do it with money. Hey, I'm gonna see you this.
Yeah.
Instead of being there.
So
No,
they
bitch,
feel like
you
money means. Money means.
Let's get on that
whatever.
topic. No, actually, next question will be on that topic.
I feel like
No,
my
no,
dad.
wait, like,
I
what
feel
you
like my
saying?
dad was like that because anything I would call him for, I could call him for, but you know he gonna bring it to me. But it was like
He wasn't there.
the only time you would be there if like my mom would say something and you'd be like, oh, did you do this? Did you do that? But you were so busy running the streets, like he was, you know, street runner.
Right.
So you know you so busy worried about money, you're not worried about what's going on at home.
Right.
Anything could have been happening. You feel what I'm saying? So I feel like a lot of parents, they just be a parent. They don't be. No, I wouldn't say a
Nurturing,
parent. I
caring.
feel like a lot of people is either a mother or father. They're not being a parent. And when I
Right.
say being a parent, I feel like maybe your daughter got raped. She don't feel close enough to tell you, so she just deal with that on her own.
Right.
You feel what I'm
Right.
saying? Like some people are not parents. Like that's your mom, that's your dad.
have their relationship with your child.
Right. You need to have a relationship with your child. You need to understand your child.
Mm-hmm.
You need to talk to your child. What we go wrong is your child can go to school all day and they come home. It's, oh, wash the dishes. Do your
Oh, I
homework.
hate that. You
Like,
know what I
can
mean?
you ask me, did I have a good day? What did I
hate
learn
that.
today?
As soon as you walk through the door, like, bitch, damn. I'm breathing, bitch, yeah. Like,
I made it home today.
straight up, for real. No, like, real
You know,
shit,
so
yeah.
I feel like that's a lot of the problem too. Like, black people just be really inconsiderate. Like,
Or do you think it's tough love? Because I feel like they feel like they in
It could
our
be tough
community.
love,
it's
and it could
tough
be
love.
Sometimes it's
naiveness.
tough love, and sometimes, yeah.
or sometimes, like parents, like I could honestly say my mama never wanted me to see her go through stuff. You feel what I'm saying? So of course she's showing tough love. She's aggravated. Now that I'm grown, I understand that. But when I was a child, I'm like
Damn,
hell,
why the fuck you telling me I was going through this? Okay, I get it.
Like, you was just fine a second ago, now you mad after you done checked your home. Like, what's wrong with
You
her?
don't really understand that.
Like, it's just like, it be so weird. Sometimes
Yeah.
I just be like, dang, like,
Shit,
you know, I
fucked up.
wish I was so more understanding when I was younger, because maybe my reactions would have been a lot different. You know, like, we get mad at our parents, we won't say nothing to them. Or, for instance, they beat our ass. Like, okay, I'm finna beat you with a belt. Now you want me to come eat dinner with you. I don't want to eat with you because you just whooped me.
But I'm gonna tell you something crazy, because I'm gonna tell you, this is crazy. This is what I did learn about a child. My daughter, she was considered as a what they called it, eloping at school, and
What
so
is that?
she ran from the people at school.
Oh, okay.
And she ended up running across the street or whatever. And I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I spanked her. But after I spanked her, not even an hour later, my child came and said, "I love you, mommy." You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I feel like no matter what,
They still
even back then, my daddy, I was a bad child. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I my mouth, I got into fights. I even called a teacher a name one time, and I got a spanking for it. You know what I'm saying? And I still love my dad. I was a
Right.
daddy's
You
girl.
gonna always
it was
love
like,
them.
I wouldn't have cared about going to dinner with him.
Right.
'Cause I
But
remember-
no, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, you just whooped me. Now we got to go to dinner. But I feel like, why can't we talk about that?
Exactly.
Like, once you go to dinner, it's an awkward space. You can feel that in the house. Like, you can feel the toxicity. Like, yeah,
So
I just
you
beat
feel
your
like-
ass. Like,
You felt like it should have been a communication on, is it why you spanked
I feel
me?
like both. Because sometimes kids do wrong stuff.
But
They know it's wrong, but then again, they might be naive to it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, a lot of kids might be naive to some stuff that they do. Like,
Mm-hmm.
if I'm telling you, no, stop, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. Okay, now you know you're gonna get a whooping.
Right.
If I'm constantly telling you, but I'm not just gonna whoop my child. And usually when I pop my son, and it's usually my youngest son, I pop him. He still come to me and I tell him why I popped him. I popped you because that's a no-no. You know you don't do that. That's not right.
Talk to your child.
It's not okay. I feel like that's what it should be.
So, auntie, you think that is it okay for an auntie to spank a kid?
So no feelings.
Yes.
I'm not even gonna lie to you because of
Yes.
the way that I was raised up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, maybe I should have a little bit more leniency towards them, but I don't.
Mm-hmm.
It's too many of y'all.
Yeah.
One time, my he ain't the oldest, but the oldest of my brother kids. I never had to spank him until he was about 5 or 6. 5. That should. Never had to spank him. Never.
Did it hurt your feelings?
No, it didn't.
Sometimes
It did.
You ain't feel a little bad about it.
No.
Sometimes it hurt.
I ain't gonna lie, I spanked my kid and cried.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, the day that she eloped and I spanked her, I cried. And that's why I felt like
But did you ask her why she did that?
she just said because. And if you know my
First of all,
child,
if you know
my
then
child,
you
my
know.
child will tell
Like,
my child will tell you, because she will look you dead in your eyes and tell you because.
Okay.
And that's
I-
her.
See, I'm always trying to get the
The full, like,
If
I
she
wanna
feels
know the
like
whole
if my child feels like she should not have to explain stuff to you, so
she's
she
me,
gives you.
y'all.
Oh Lord Jesus,
She's me.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's sort of nigga.
She is her, and her cousins is she act just like them. Truthfully, if you want to be, you know, she's
Yeah, we're aunts over here.
yes, but she called them her aunties.
Okay.
Yes. But we are not going into details. We're just
Understandable. We can move on.
yes. Okay, so I got a little this or that because all my ladies got their cups or whatever. So
You got yours too.
I got mine, but it ain't really, you know. Patron. We played a little game called This or That, just in case y'all ain't never heard of it. So, Patron or Remy? ladies?
Patron.
So you a white girl?
You,
Showing up
because she's in her young girl era. That's what you call it?
Young and turned.
Because that was me. I was Patron girl. Straight from 18 to 21. Patron me, please. But now I'm a brown girl. So I would take Remy over there.
I just started liking Remy.
See?
And like May.
You finna convert over.
I don't know if I like it.
It's the youngness.
Remy give me beer vibes.
It's real.
I mean, I
like
like
it
it now, but I'm saying I would take that over Patron any day.
I can drink Patron, but I definitely got to have a good chaser.
Yeah, but see, Remy, you can drink straight with no chaser.
Exactly.
But see, I think I was with my uncle one night. He mixed Remy with ginger ale and honey.
Remy and apple
told me
juice,
up.
Remy and apple juice. That's the drink. So smooth.
Yeah.
Noted.
Remy and apple juice.
I'll take Remy over Patron.
Listen to this. We're talking about noted.
I ain't tried that.
Listen, but this one right
Ginger
here,
ale, girl, that's an old people drink.
Oh, yeah.
So, club or date?
What is
You
it?
said what?
Club or date? Go out to the club
Date.
or go on a date?
Date.
Damn, you gotta put a. You gotta put a.
It depends.
Yeah, it depends on what kind of.
But
If it's
see-
like a regular timeout.
Where the club at?
If it's like a regular timeouts over like Applebee's.
I'll take time out over Applebee's.
Whether with friends or a male. Exactly.
Of course, your man.
Yeah, I think I might.
But I feel like
I will go to the club, mommy.
I definitely will go to the club.
Yeah, I will. What I'm saying, like if it's just
We'll be out of town.
I'm trying to left
I'm
on
trying to
the
figure out. So y'all gonna go to the strip club with y'all?
No, we vibe anywhere.
anywhere. But I went to a booty club with me and my man, y'all, and this bitch, little old girl, she walk around, bopping around. There's nothing on, no bra, no panties. Y'all got a lighter? Bitch, I done told you no 3 times.
Get going.
Like now, like
Better
no.
get on for your head.
Yeah, I go to the booty
It's
club.
okay because I would have did the same thing she was trying to do to my man.
Yeah, she said it walking up. Y'all got a lighter, girl. You want to put your drawers on? Like, get
never been to the booty club.
Yeah, I definitely say date.
You said that.
Yeah.
I ain't missing nothing at the club. I
It
see y'all all
depends.
the time.
It
It depends.
I ain't gonna lie.
Like the takeover.
So what is the takeover? Like what the takeover is? Like what?
What's the takeover?
Yeah. Oh, she had to kill her throat for that.
I love the Jones Side Takeover.
Okay.
It's thick. One of the thickest events you can ever go to, man. It's such a vibe.
Mm-hmm.
I love it there.
Mm-hmm.
You get drunk.
I want to be a Jones.
I want to be a. I love Jones Side Takeovers.
Okay.
I haven't been out in months.
Mm-hmm.
Jones Side Takeover. I'm there.
In there.
November 24th.
No,
What you said?
November 24th.
Oh, so she wants y'all to come out.
Thanksgiving night. Okay, y'all go ahead.
So I know this right here. City boy, a country boy.
I'll take country.
I'm definitely taking country, baby. I need you to be able to do me, cook some ribs, mow the grass, build me a house, and everything else.
So y'all think a city boy can do this?
City boys,
He gonna say exact for that.
they pretty boys. Yeah, they gonna say exact.
Yeah,
Still sassy.
scared to get their hands dirty.
So I didn't heard this term.
Sassy.
What you mean when you say like a man is sassy? Like I'm
These
trying to.
new men are sassy.
They're sassy. It's
Text
giving
you on some
Santana.
bullshit. They text you like, and they post pictures like, I'm him. What nigga have you ever known to post a picture and say, I'm him for real?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Like, nigga,
That's our cat.
if you him, you just know you him.
Why are
Like,
you saying you?
when they
him?
see you,
Like,
they know you him.
He's sassy, or he's snapping on you like he's doing shit that you would do.
Mm-hmm.
He's sassy.
So,
Bitch,
like,
He
I'm
has
not-
female traits.
So young intern girls say that too. Like they be like,
he too sassy.
that nigga too sassy for me.
I ain't never said it.
That's what it is. I just would say,
You call him a BAN?
So no do.
Oh.
I just would
Or
literally say,
PAN or PAFAN
Oh.
or PAFABAN. You just a little too sassy for me.
Period.
But you can't say like sassy. I ain't gonna say sassy. I'm just gonna.
You gonna tell him how it is.
Yeah.
You gonna say what it is. What it is. That's what it is.
I don't deal with them kinds, so I ain't even got to tell them
Right.
what it is.
Sassy.
Well, y'all know I'm from the country, and I ain't dealing with no country boy because I ain't messing with my cousin.
Well, yeah, that's good for you, boo.
Yeah, no, but I love that for y'all because you know I love that for y'all.
I'm slightly from the country, but I know who my cousins is.
I'm still ain't talking to nobody from the country. It can be from like a Georgia country. Well, it can't be nobody right now because I might get knocked between the washer and the dryer.
Yeah.
But you know,
Change the subject.
But if I did, it would have to be like from Georgia, from somewhere that's not Florida. Like, I wouldn't.
I don't even be playing. As soon as somebody inbox me, I go on their page. I see they from the country. I text my mom. No man.
Is this my cousin?
Exactly. I don't play.
I would go to my grandma and be like, Grandma, who this is? Who this? You know.
My grandma from town. That's
like,
my
what's
granddaddy.
their mama name?
And who the dad? Who the people?
Mm-hmm.
What's their last name?
So,
Let me start touching the mic.
girlfriends or guy friends? What would you prefer?
Definitely guy friends.
Definitely the guys.
Why y'all say the guys?
I love the guys. I
I
hang
love
around
the
guys
guys.
all day. Everything free. Everything free. Nah, but
say-
guys, I vibe better with guys than I do with
Always.
females.
Less drama.
Yeah.
Less drama.
So the guys don't be like.
They have their moments, of course,
Exactly.
but they be like your brother. Like they be. Well, my guy friends be more than homeboys. They be like brothers.
They'll
That's
take
my
care
dog.
of
I'm
them
finna
and
put
shit
you.
cool.
You want her? I'm finna put you on her.
Yeah.
Like, like that type of deal.
So y'all feel like y'all would hang out with your guy friends before girlfriends any day.
Yeah.
I mean,
You know,
I already got.
But see, I have
like-
female friends like that I love, like overly love, like them my niggas, cause they act like niggas.
Right.
I don't hang around. I can't hang around soft females only because everybody mouth so slick. Like everybody, some people really be soft. Like some females really be
Just
soft.
call me a bitch.
Yeah, like I
Bitch,
don't
you
know.
got your feelings.
Yeah. Well, it's crazy because I only really outside of that, I really only talk to like cousins or whatever. Like we call each other bitches and stuff all the time, and we argue all the time, and it don't go no farther than that.
Right.
I could argue with her today or tomorrow.
Right.
We can have a problem or
Talk to you
fall out.
35 business days.
Right.
So.
And it's not
Right.
an issue. Like, you know what I'm saying? We move past that. We
Right.
can not talk for 3-4 months.
Right.
And
I
she
see
can call
you.
me, what's up? That's just
Yeah.
us. And the biggest thing I don't understand nowadays is how you fight your friend. Or how you fight your
It be
friend.
depending.
But I'm saying, so if it be petty stuff that I see.
Some
And I
people
feel like
If I got to lay hands on you, friend
It's
or
done.
cousin or anything, we are through.
Yeah.
I'm not doing
Because
that.
it really shouldn't. It shouldn't never get that far. Like I just had a situation with one of my day one friends. It wasn't recently, but she got mad at something I said, and she took it the wrong way. But now you mad? Okay, you mad? But if that was like my best friend, me and
Let's
her, we
talk
can
about
say
it.
whatever
Right.
we want to say. But when I see her, what happened? We don't know. We got amnesia.
right. That's what I'm
Because
saying.
we like this. You feel what I'm saying? You my dog. You whatever you need, I'm there for you. Like
And I just feel like people like they don't genuinely care for that person. They was
Right.
those friendships were comforting, or cousinships is comforting. It's
Or-
comforting to be around.
or they was getting some type of benefit out of you.
Right, right. So that's why they
Right.
wanted to be around you. Cause I'm like, I just see like even down to the little incident that happened with the young lady, you know, out of town, everybody trying to put A, B, or C to that. And I just feel like those guys wasn't really
Fucking with her.
her friends. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? That type of stuff like that.
First of all, we in
But
Mexico.
you can't trust
Y'all ain't
these
finna be out there.
people. You can't trust. Like you can say somebody is your closest friend, that's your best friend.
But
You'll never know what your best friend would do to you. You'll never know
but my
what
thing
somebody-
is,
you know.
if we're in another country and you giving me bad vibes, first of all, when I go over country, I'm gonna already have me. So if y'all acting weird, I can go get my own shit. I don't gotta be here with y'all.
But that just that really hurt my feelings just like watching that video. Cause I feel like that young lady, like she ain't have no clothes on. She ain't
Nothing.
Right.
Just
Nothing.
say
She ain't had no chance.
I was so upset because I was like, those guys was watching her. Whatever. And it felt like she was my friend. Like, just watching that type of stuff, I just feel like, dang, like, if I was there, I would stop.
Exactly. Try to
You know
do
what I'm
something.
saying? I just feel like people they just not your friend. They're not your. They
In
not
this era,
trusting.
it's like a dog eat dog world right now. Like,
But you
I
have
know
to.
they always said that growing up, but right now it's just like you really have to stand on that. Like, you can't trust the soul. And so much grimy shit going on right now. It's just like, damn. Like, all right, you peep this, you fall back. You know how to deal with this person, basically. Like,
And I feel like it's a lot
That's what
going.
it is.
It's a lot going on with stuff with people like not liking you and all that stuff like that.
animosity.
Or
Secret
whatever,
animosity.
secret animosity, because I feel like it's a lot of money moving around. Everybody learning how to hustle now. And that's why I tell people when a lot of people cling to me. And I be like, nah, like I ain't even really up like that. Like,
Right.
I'm up, but I'm not up like
But
that.
see,
and
honestly,
so I don't want people to be clinging to me because
Right.
they feel like they could.
but I
benefit
just
from
had a
me or-
friend like that too. Like I became friends with her doing business, and she just got weird on Facebook literally the other day, and I'm just like, bitch, you wanted to be around me.
Mhm.
Like, you feel what I'm saying? I was helping you. Like, y'all bitches don't bring no benefit to me. I take care of me. You know, oh, I supported your business. Oh, you spent $16.
Bitch,
Right,
you're
right.
weird.
Oh, you spent $5.
Right.
And most of the time, if I fuck with you, I'm gonna just give it to you because it ain't nothing. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it don't be all that. Like, people be weird. Like, and then like people will try to make it seem like, oh, you sell uni products, so you're not making no money. Like, I make money, and it's plenty of people in this world that's famous off uni products.
Right, right.
Like, I mean, millionaires off this stuff.
And I know, like, you recently sold, like, hair products, like, you know,
Yes.
hair products and stuff like that. I'm just saying, did you have anybody that you felt like came closer to you once you started a business?
Absolutely not.
You just not friendly.
I always have my guard up 24/7.
She
My
was
dad's
even
name
acting
Andre
funny with me,
Green.
and I was
I don't
trying to
play
give her a website to ship it off with.
And what she said, what she did.
No, she went acting.
Oh, I was
She
gonna
was
say,
just
don't
like,
be
oh, okay.
I asked Kai. I think I asked you something, but
I kicked you off the stool. Boom. I wasn't playing with you.
No,
And one thing about me, everybody know. Don't call me. Don't write me. Don't do none of that if you ain't got no ideas.
But you know genuine though. Like, you know when somebody is actually being genuine. Like, even the situation the other day, like, I hate when people try to like throw rocks and then as soon as you attack them or say something back to them, now they on Facebook talking about God. Like, huh?
Like, bitch, you was jealous.
Why you bring God into this? Like, why you bring God into this? Like, I don't know. That's exactly why I don't deal. Like, it's a couple business women in Ocala that I deal with. I love them. Like, you know, we might not see each other. We might not talk all the time. But, like, when it comes down to business, it's business. Like, they really about their money. Like, you know, that's what they care about. They don't care about all that extra stuff. That be
And
going
that's
on.
me. Like, it's not that, y'all. Like, all I really care about is, like, I care about my kids. And then, like, of course, I'm in a relationship, so I have to factor that in. But I care about money. Like, I don't give a darn. But my biggest thing, like I've been telling everybody, I pay my tithes. I haven't been broke a day in my life since I start paying my tithes. And I know people be like, oh, this, that, and the other, and they have their own things. But, baby, it was points where I only could pay like $25 on my tithes. And I still was up. There's moments I can pay like $300-$400 on my tithes. And I'm like, way up. And I don't even know, like, that's why I say, like, I don't even really,
Let's talk about it.
I don't really do, yeah, like, I don't really do hair and stuff like that. But I be paying my tithes and, like, random people write, can you do this? Can you do that? I'm like, you ain't even see me
That
post
money
that.
flow sick.
Yeah, it's like sick.
Yeah.
Like I said, did 2 people hair this morning. Like I said, I don't do hair like that.
Right.
And then people messaging me out of nowhere. Oh, what you gonna do? Can you do me a facial kit?
Yeah.
I
ain't
ain't
did
posted
this
about a
stuff in
facial in
years.
a whole year.
But guess what? It
So-
do be God, because even with me, like, sometimes I won't even promote. That don't mean my impulse ain't jumping.
Right.
That don't mean when they see me in the store, they ain't talking about what you got, what's up, let's go get it. You feel what I'm saying? That's what people be understanding. Like, being humble is not getting on Facebook saying I'm humble. You feel what I'm
Right.
saying? Being humble is not what the world see. Like, you have to really be humble, like, and just really keep your mouth shut about the things that be going on in your life. As soon as you speak on it, somebody talking on it.
Exactly.
Somebody talking on it. Somebody don't want you to go the way you.
Exactly.
That's why half the time I don't even say nothing until it's done.
Right. Right.
Even
Even
then,
though
I ain't
it's
saying a fuck thing.
You
Fuck
just
you,
don't-
bitch. fuck you. I don't want you over here. Oh Lord, please don't let her. No.
And it don't even gotta be like a prayer type thing. It could be like, girl, did you see what trying to do? Like, you know, like just wishing bad, like just being negative.
Exactly.
I don't want nothing negative around me. People know I don't. Listen, that's why I be home, child.
I stay home. I ain't got time.
For real.
You sound like me. Homework.
Yeah. I just feel like that's what keep you out the way. Like home, work, take care of your kids. Do what you gotta do. Like I said,
it's okay to do fun stuff, but
travel. You know, I like to do that.
But
I be trying to get everybody.
It levels to it. It depends on who it's with. Like you got your partner, so you straight. You feel what I'm saying? But
I'm saying, but how y'all feel? Like I really like. I know, like y'all pay tithes or anything. Like y'all.
No, that's all I'm saying.
I haven't paid my tithes in a while.
Like, what are you paying it? Like, what's really like? You know, you paying
you're
your tithes.
Yeah.
Okay, you're sort of seed. Okay.
Yeah. So that you can multiply. You can get that. I would let me tell you something, because God knows your heart. I wouldn't care if you only was able to give God $10.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? $5. He knows. And you gave. You get what I'm saying? And I seen this one boy was saying, he was like, I didn't really have to give. And I gave like my last $2 on tithes. And he still had overflow. But it's because that mindset. And because he actually believed. Like they said, it's faith as a mustard seed. Like if you could say, hey, let me just, I don't even go to church. I don't go to church like that no more. Not that I don't believe in God. I just,
you don't be in this.
I don't have to be in the
church houses.
Yeah. Right. I stay home or whatever. I pay my tithes online. You know.
I was like, probably 2 years ago I was doing that. You know, going to I spend through Cash App, doing all of that, but it was just like.
I feel like
this type of how you know black mindset. So
I feel like too, like I don't know. I feel like I went through something, and I kind of pushed away from God because it was kind of like, why me? You feel what I'm saying? Like, why am I going through this? Like, why is all this stuff happening to me? I'm trying to do right. I'm trying to do this. Like, why is this happening to me? So. Like, lately, I've been kind of getting back into my Bible. I do not see myself attending nobody church, really. And it's only because I have a judgmental mind. And I hate to say that, but I'm just being honest. Like, if I see you at Joneside Takeover, being a stripper, drinking, doing all that stuff, and I see you in church the next morning, which it shouldn't be no judgment, but I'm going to be sitting there looking at you like, what you doing?
Yeah.
If God knew what you was just doing last night, you know, but that just be me. And sometimes I don't want to put myself in that predicament because who am I? You feel what I'm saying? Like, who am I to judge you about what you do? Whatever you do in your free time, that's what you do. Whatever I do in my free time, that's what I do. But sometimes I see a lot of that, and I feel like a lot of the preachers, they do not practice what they preach. So
yeah, I totally understand that.
The church thing, but I have been on my Bible with my kids. I really have. I keep little prayer books and different stuff like that at the house. So I do that, but other than that, you know, it's to myself.
Yeah, like I said, I'm actually working on it, getting myself wrapped into it. I have not been. I'll be honest. I have not been. Only thing I really focus on is. I just pay my tithes and I pray or whatever. Like you said, why me? I go through a lot. Like when it wasn't me having something going on, now my daughter has like a kidney issue and all type of stuff like that. So
you feel resentment.
Yeah, I be like, well, dang, like you just gonna put it all on me. Like I'm not saying that I want somebody else to go through something, or whatever. But I just be like, come on now, like I be doing this, I be doing that, I be trying, and it's like the craziest thing to me. And I don't know, maybe I need somebody to talk to me. I have cousins that's pastor and all that stuff like that. But I be feeling like when you're working so hard to get closer to God, it like push you, like something pushes you away. Like
when you're doing everything right, trying to do right, you
something
know, like
goes wrong.
Thinking about karma, thinking about all the fucked up shit, you know, like anything could happen. It's just like all the bullshit's happening with the motherfucker that's breaking all the laws and doing all this shit.
They doing good.
They
Yeah.
can go on with
And
life.
I'm not even the type to sit back and be like, well, why she getting this? Why she, it's just like, but
Damn.
bitch, I'm doing everything right, but look at me.
Yeah, but I always we have to teach ourselves, like, and I'm learning this. We have to teach ourselves patience. Like, I swear, like, even with my car maybe like a month or two ago, my car was just acting up. I'm just giving up. I'm aggravated. I'm frustrated. I'm mad at everybody because my car is acting a fool. And I said, you know what? I just calmed down. I said, God, please, like, I can't. I just really can't right now. And y'all, I tell you, I know, like, we pushed my car like maybe a couple yards, not even far. And someone said, "Car, crank up your car." I cranked it up and drove home. And nothing was wrong with my car. Like, I just need to get a new battery.
And
I
you
had a
fussing at it.
2018
What you say?
battery.
Be patient.
Yeah, so, like, even when people call me, like, they be going through stuff, I be like, just chill. Like, it's gonna happen. It's gonna work out. Like, it's gonna work out. Like, you just gotta breathe. Like, you just gotta chill. Like, we have to learn, stop getting so upset about stuff you can't change. Like, you can't change it. Like, let it go. Even if you can't change it, like, calm down. Don't just go full reaction. Don't just go spazzing out. Like, just breathe. Just try to think of other ways to solve the issue. Like, that's what I'm working on.
And I feel like when you say, like, that's what I'm working on or whatever, it's like, I want to be there. Because I feel like, I tell people all the time, like, oh, I talk about anxiety and all that stuff like that. But I still go through it.
Right.
So it kind of affects me when it comes to trying to get myself together or get aligned to where I need to be and stuff like that when it comes to those type of things. So
Right.
I feel like it's a little hard to try to adjust.
No, I mean, I understand. Like, I feel like don't beat yourself up about it. Like, take your time. Like, that's your life. You can't, just because you see Susie, like, okay, she had anxiety, she's getting better, she's doing better. Like, you're unique. Like, you have to take your time. You have to go with your flow, your process, and allow yourself to do whatever you need to do. Like, that's another thing. Like, even with smart relationships, like, getting over people. My little cousins, like, they get on people fast. They don't be giving to them. Because it's like, with them, they already know you finna mess up before you already mess up. Like, it'd be weird.
Exactly.
It'd be weird.
It's like you're speaking into existence. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So it's like, damn, you wait on this person to fuck up. Then when they actually fuck up, it's like, damn, I
Okay, bye.
But it's like, maybe I made you fuck up because I kept on saying, like,
I'm gonna tell you some real
that's
shit.
me, though. Like, that's where I'm at.
What that?
Them fucking dreams.
Oh, I
Baby!
have, y'all.
Oh, baby.
Let's not talk about dreams, y'all. Let's not talk
Them
about.
motherfucking dreams, baby. I already be
Let me tell
sitting up
you.
there. I'm gonna fucking shoot.
But y'all know what?
baby.
I always ask God, give me clarity. Like, God, show it to me. And I swear to God, I be having the crazy.
I don't even have to ask for
and they
clarity.
be seeing. I always ask for clarity. I don't care. I ask
I'm
for it all the
telling
time.
understand.
I tell God every day, show me what I can't see. Show me what I can't see. Whatever
But
I can't see.
you gotta be ready for that.
Guess
Because
what?
I'm gonna tell you,
Even if I'm not ready, he gonna get me ready.
Listen, I get what you're saying, but
but
you gotta be ready.
Answer this. Would you rather keep going through something like somebody doing you grimy behind your back, or would you rather face it, take that hurt, accept that, and move on?
I mean,
Which one you want to do? Because I'm going to take that hurt. I'm going to move on.
I'm
God, show me
saying,
what I need to see. Bring it to the light.
right, but are you really gonna move on?
I'm not even saying like I necessarily move on, but once I accept it, once I feel like, okay, you did me grimy, even if it's a friend. I've had so many friends do me wrong, but because of kids, like, because that person had a child that I love, I didn't forgave them. And guess what? They done did it again. Like, so it just be like, I don't know, I'm just different. Like, I can't control you, I can't control what you do, but I just know how to deal with you. You get what I'm saying? But I wouldn't just say necessarily move on, because sometimes I dwell on the past. Like, I be like, damn. I just be thinking about it. I can see somebody that fucked me over, and I be looking at them like, did you really fuck me over? Like, I just be looking like, you really did me like that. To a certain extent, it depends on what it is. It depends on what it is.
You say you like to forgive. That ain't even in my vocabulary.
I do forgive a lot. I do forgive a lot, but I can honestly say it'll just take me some time. Sometimes I need time, and sometimes I just need to come.
So when you say forgive, it ain't in your vocabulary, like
At all.
it's just like
you ain't gonna forgive nobody.
Never. If y'all knew how I held a grudge,
I was like that.
I don't even know why.
But do you hold grudges because you be hurt or like?
I don't be hurt by nothing. You know, sometimes I don't know. I don't know why they play with me. I don't even. I got attitude like my daddy. I'm gonna leave you right where you had me fucked up at. No, ain't no coming back across that line.
once you cross that line, you gotta
Absolutely
stay
not.
there.
Hello.
See, like even like a situation like I want y'all to speak on this situation. So this girl that I was close with, she ended up having intercourse with a guy that I was talking to. She knew him through me. No, she knew of him through me, but she didn't know him. And she ended up just hunching him.
My hair hurts.
So
And he came back and told me. He told me. She didn't tell me. And when I asked her, she denied it.
A nigga do
That's
it.
grinding.
And he described her whole house to me, to the T. He ain't never been there. So what would you do? Like, how would you feel in that situation? And that's like one of your best friends.
I had a situation like that.
So
Left
how did
that bitch where she had me fucked up at.
Exactly. Ain't no woman.
Okay, but wait a minute.
So you
Now,
feel
the
like
relationship-
you telling me you should
the-
forgive her?
The relationship, I already forgave her. The relationship with the guy,
Never. Never, bitch. Right there
the
when you had me fucked
relationship
up
with
at.
the guy, it wasn't like we
It wasn't all that. Yeah, I can say that.
Yeah, like we
That's
wasn't
all it is. Y'all
exclusive,
done that.
but you only knew of him through me.
But
Like,
it's still a certain.
but I felt like
So who fought?
I know. I'm not fucking with you.
I felt like it was something against me. You feel what I'm saying?
You feel like
Because
she
how would-
did it,
why
or
would
he
you-
did it against you? Is what?
She did. Because why would you just have sex with a random person?
Why
that
would you
don't
forgive
know?
a bitch that did something? Why would you do that?
Do you want to be friends with her?
Exactly. You
It's
forgave
not
her.
that I don't want
You
to be
forgave
friends with
her.
her.
Y'all are
It's
still
just that
friends, but y'all are still cool.
currently
with her.
we are not friends, but we, it's a hanging
It's
by.
no hate.
The fuck all.
Y'all feel
Or
like
nobody.
y'all feel like she shouldn't communicate with this person. She shouldn't say hey. She shouldn't say bye.
No,
she
because
shouldn't
I deal with
walk back.
motherfuckers that the back door me. I do. But I know I deal with them, bitch. I never trust you. I'll never come to you and tell you nothing. I will push it past you. I know you'll do it again. You did it once, you'll do it again.
I was
Exactly.
upset because she lied.
Right.
That's why I was mad. I was more so mad because she lied. I wasn't really mad about the situation because a nigga gonna be a nigga and the bitch
At
gonna
the
be a
end of
bitch.
the day, exactly.
So, it is what it is. Yeah, you messed me over, but I just feel like at the end of the day, like, it happened. Like,
But you still trust
But what
her.
made him come
I
back
would
and
never
tell
trust
you?
her.
Oh, okay.
What made him come back and tell you?
That's the type of relationship we had. Like, he honestly, like,
He knew she was your friend.
he literally said, yes. Yes.
So did he think she was just?
Same
Listen,
shit
I'ma
happened to me.
tell
I
you,
swear to God.
he literally told me,
like, your
literally-
friend was telling on me, so I just gave her like
no,
like that.
she
No?
didn't say nothing. She didn't
I'm
say
saying this is
nothing.
what he's saying though. Like,
Listen, he told me, he said that your friend came and found me out of the, he said, I'm going to tell you this because I don't want to hurt your feelings. Like, I know the type of person you is. Like, I don't want to hurt you. So I'm just going to let you know. And he told me, if you don't fuck with me after this, you just don't, I understand. I fucked up.
So you still fuck with him?
Oh, of course not.
Oh, yeah.
We homeboy and homegirl though. Like, we cool, but on that level, hell no. But so, like, he told me, like, she wrote me on Facebook and
So she shot her shot.
she shot her shot. And he busted. He busted.
He busted.
He definitely busted.
What you say?
That's the type of
Man,
he busted, but he
fuck.
literally told me, and I told him, she said that you lying. He said, hold on,
and that's
call
a
me.
mutual. You should
He
never
said,
trust.
do she stay over there
You
by
should
this and that and the third? He said, is this on her window? He said, he described everything to the T. And I said, it's no way this man could be lying.
Like, what you lying for?
Because I know for a fact that y'all don't know each other. And she lied. I was just like, why you lying?
Okay, so all right, so our next question is: would you rather be rich or famous?
Rich.
I have to go with rich.
You'll go with rich.
I don't care about
Fame come with too much
Y'all not gonna
stalkers cousin, all that kind of shit. I could be rich and don't nobody even know I'm rich.
Right. That's true. Cause my girl, I gotta get my girl Glorilla. Shout out, y'all.
Love her.
Yes. So, I was watching her on a podcast, and she was like, I just want my life back. Like, she was like, I ain't trying to say it like that, but she wasn't trying to say like, oh, I want to be like poor or wherever I was. I just don't want all these people like she said, when I go in the airport, I gotta put a ski mask on, but then
she want to go on Walmart and
shop. Like she want to go to Walmart,
like,
she want to just be normal, like. So I do get that, like, now that I actually understood what she was saying, because other people don't be honest about it. She was like, I want to go to Walmart.
Like, me and my friends be drunk 2-3 grand a month. Like, let's go on Walmart. Like, you know, we can't even do that no more. Like,
she wanna go do that and whatever. She was like, even when she do that, even when she do a disguise, because it was like, put her head on and do this. She was like, they still know. She was like, it's like X-ray vision, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they know who you is. So I would say, with that being said, I would rather be rich. Like, say like. She I could be rich and y'all ain't even gotta know that I'm rich. God. So it is what it is. So if you was drinking, let's say, would your chaser be Sprite or Coke?
Depending on white or brown.
Neither. I just drink it straight.
What?
I don't normally drink chaser.
So y'all
that's like my first time.
I don't drink soda.
So y'all hardcore. Like,
it depends. If I'm drinking Remy, sometimes I'll put Coke, apple juice, Patron, Sprite.
Anything.
If it ain't juice,
You ain't doing it. So what you be mixing with your liquors? Like cranberry juice?
Typically I mix 2 different liquors, but don't ask me what I chase with y'all, because y'all gonna think I be trying to kill myself.
What? Tell us, please. Look how I'm started. Like,
but I'm intrigued.
Tell me.
I mean,
like, this man had us. We was mixing Casamigos and Taylor Port.
Oh,
like,
look at Young and Turn. Look at Young and Turn.
She's scared of that. Look like them.
Come again, say
I don't know.
You scared of that?
That motherfucking wine ain't no joke.
I done had Patron and Taylor Port.
But that's like meat wine or something.
Cooking wine.
I seen that.
Cooking wine.
I seen it on TikTok. It was in the damn
But they use all wines to cook. They use bitter cook.
No, they have actually cooking wine. Taylor Port is a cooking wine.
You had white Casamigos or the gold?
White Casamigos.
You had the gold one before?
I have had the gold one.
That black smoke one look just like the bottle.
What is called 1942?
No, not that. That's
What it is?
That's a good liquor.
Casamigos is not.
Well, what's 1942? I thought that was
1942
Casamigos.
is Don Julio.
Oh, baby, well, what's the
Oh, my
Casamigos?
goodness.
Blanco.
Blanco? Oh,
Yeah.
baby, y'all ain't gonna get no business.
You know
me.
you ain't no liquor
That's
girl.
that.
So.
Y'all know I ain't no liquor girl. I done messed up. I'm about to get y'all all messed up. Don't listen to me.
First of all, the cameraman said they're not paying us to promote their drinks, so we're not even talking about that.
Yeah, that's why I said, but that was funny though.
Oh yeah.
That I messed it up. 'Cause she had to get me right back there. That was funny.
Yeah.
Just wanna put you
But
on.
yeah. So, thank you, ladies, for coming to chill with me on the Evolve show.
Period.
It will be more coming soon. So, do anybody have any closing? Y'all want to tell my people? Thank you. Anybody want to give business shout outs or anything? I'll open the floor to that.
My dog told me to shout him out. Shout out to Young Flex, man.
Period.
I swear to God, they just told me to shout him out. Shout out to my best friend Lloyd.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, shout out to my brother Didi.
Shout out to yourself.
Yeah, and shout out to myself.
Who that is? Who your
The
friend
biggest.
is? The biggest.
Oh,
Okay.
shout out to my man.
11, God.
You know who you is.
God, please.
Don't play with her. Period.
Y'all are funny.
Yeah.
There's a lot coming in store. You guys can be shopping with your girl. Just keep your eyes open.
Okay, big nigga.
Period.
Y'all, of course, Shop Goddess Guy.
Shop by who?
Shop Goddess Guy, y'all.
Shop Goddess
Whatever
Guy.
you need, I got it. I'm finna have stuff for y'all, man.
Mm-hmm.
For y'all kids. So y'all be ready.
She definitely helped my baby with some stuff. My son had hand for the mouth.
Mm-hmm.
She healed him up pretty good.
Oh,
So,
awesome.
shout out with her.
Alrighty. Well, thank you all. This show, Evolve, was sponsored by the Miche brand. Thank you all for watching us. Deuces.
Good night.